Blog Talk Radio.
Carol the Coach. Sex, love, and relationships. We talk about it here.
Carol the Coach. Compassion with contemporary relevance.
I am a psychotherapist. I can be your personal life coach, and I can help you with your issues. There are no problems too small or too big. You can talk about anything.
Speaker, columnist, radio TV host, and commentator. Carol the Coach brings messages of wellness and empowerment within reach of everyday people.
Every day. Hi, everybody. I'm Carol Jurgensen-Sheets, and I am just playing around today, but I did have a special message for you. So I thought, well, if you're going to play around, at least let your audience know what you are doing. Because there are a lot of things that we have in the works to make your life a little bit better. When I started this show, one of the things that I knew is that I was going to be helping addicts get healthy. And that was super important for me because I really felt like addicts didn't have enough generalized information to know how to make a difference. That being said, I then realized that over half of my listeners were female, and that meant that I had spouses of addicts checking in. Well, a lot has happened since I started that show in 2007. And, you know, most of you know that I wrote Help for Heal, an empathy workbook for sex addicts to help their partners heal. And it is through the use of empathy. And then I found that couples were going through the book together, and they were really seemingly getting a lot of help from that book. And I had never meant for it to be for the couple. I really wanted it to be for the addict. So, you know, a lot of times my clients teach me. And so I said to myself, okay, what else do you have to learn? And they, sure enough, taught me that they were doing these exercises in Help Her Heal, and I needed to add to that, and that is where Help Them Heal was birthed. It was birthed because you all helped me to understand what you as a community needed. And I am so excited to be telling you that we are going to have a Helping You Heal workshop on October 8th from 10 to 6 Eastern Time. That is a full day with Carol the Coach, as well as my comrade, Kim Hansen-Petroni. She's an IRCM specialist. Now, for some of you that are just listening in, you may be saying to yourself, what is IRCM? Well, as soon as I turn off my air conditioning, I'm going to tell you. IRCM is the Early Recovery Couples Empathy Model, and it is a way to help the two of you heal together. I am so excited about it, and this book has been amazing at giving you step-by-step instructions on how to do that. Turning off that damn air conditioner, and it keeps turning itself on. Okay. So let me just tell you a little bit more. This is going to be a full-day workshop. We're going to limit it to probably 12 couples. And you're going to be on the workshop virtually. And what I know to be true is that there are stages of partner betrayal that one has to walk through to get over there to post-traumatic growth. So what does that mean? That means that together as a couple, you will get there faster if you work together. And so many of you know that Help Them Heal is a roadmap teaching you how to heal your relationship after sexual betrayal. And it's an educational workbook for couples to jointly understand and manage this journey together. So what I do in this workshop with the help of Kim is that we talk about what is the journey? where do you start? What if you've been married 20 years and have been dealing with sex addiction for 12 of those 20 years? Can everybody start in the same place? Because truly, there's that issue of making you as a couple stable. And that means increasing safety and stabilization. But once that's been achieved, and we've got, in the book, I think there are about 25 exercises to get you through part of that. Then we need you to do the grief, anger, mourning, and loss work that naturally comes out of this kind of betrayal. So, that being said, I don't want you to have to do that alone. I really want you to be able to, if you will, work through the anger, grief, and mourning by having your spouse help you to do that. And so we're going to be doing this workshop. It's 8 hours. We're going to talk to you about how do you get out of phase one. Well, actually, what is phase one? And then how do you get out of it? How do you begin to work on that anger and sadness and grief that many therapists don't really discuss? So we're going to be giving you some exercises to practice. You got it right there virtually. Now, I'm the queen of safety, and I definitely will make this safe for you. And I have done other couples workshops, and they get a lot out of talking about their situation and together and knowing that they're not alone. And then probably the most important thing is that we're going to be talking about how do you get to post-traumatic growth, right? What do you do? And in actuality, and the book talks about it, there are all sorts of exercises on that. And I want you in post-traumatic growth while you're working on some anger, working on some grief, stabilizing. It is not uncommon to be in all three stages at the same time. So, here's the deal. October 8th from 10 to 6 p.m. Eastern. We made it that time. I'm working late on a Friday night because I wanted our Pacific Standard Time folks to be able to be there, as well as, people all over the world. The UK, Australia, New Zealand. I want them to learn about how they can work together as a couple to help each other heal. There is no doubt that when a sex addict sees the kind of pain he or she has caused, it is like he or she is in trauma too. So get that early bird discount by going to my website. And what it is www.sexhelpwithcarolthecoach.com. That flips into Help Them Heal. And then you go to the workshop and training tab, scroll down. You're going to get to see what Carol the Coach does. Because the truth of the matter is I am also teaching clinicians and coaches how to do this work by helping them through the book. And then I do an IRCM training that it actually is 4 days that helps them learn this work. And then I'm helping you to heal. I'm pretty excited. I want to get to know you. I want to get to meet you. I want to help you on your journey. And from what I've heard out there are people that want to get to know me too. They've seen how Help Her Heal works. And, of course, many of them have read Unleashing Your Power, which is for partners to do the work. And so I pretty much turned my life into helping this field, and I am damn proud of it. So go to www.sexhelpwithcarolthecoach, It'll turn into Help Them Heal. Go to the training and workshop page and register for a really healthy workshop that will navigate you through this journey. You know, the truth of the matter is I understand where you are, and I've seen many, many relationships restored from this model, IRCM. IRCM stands for the Early Recovery Couples Empathy Model. And the tools I'm going to give you will reignite empathy in the marriage or in the relationship. And so I so look forward to meeting you. It'll be my honor. You make it a great day. And as I say at the end of every podcast, there will only be one of you at all times fearlessly has the courage to be yourself. We'll see you at the workshop if I don't see you before.